My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Taurus. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing your general love reading, your 5-card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these 12 red roses as a token of my love and appreciation for your love, support, and devotion towards my channel. And also, thank you so much for joining me today as well. So, this 5-card love reading includes where the first card represents you, the second, the other person, the third, the relationship, the fourth, the past, the fifth, the future. Then I'm going to draw Vampire Oracle for you, and then a Favole and one card from the French tarot deck of Le Tarot Interdit Vampiria. But let's get started with card number 1, which is for you, and you get the 8 of Grails, also known as the 8 of Cups. Now the thing is I'm kind of getting mixed senses here. On one aspect of this card, it means you're walking away from something. On a different part, it means you're heading towards something as well. So, of course, it is a general reading, so take it how it resonates, but only, I'm sure, any person who can, who feels like this card resonates with them probably knows which direction it's going to be leading you towards. But anyway, if you feel like that you're just, that you had to take a break, you had to divorce, break up from whoever you were currently with, 100% your prerogative, no judgment ever coming from me in any way. And so, as long as it makes you happy and you feel like it was the right choice to make in other ways. But the 8 of Cups is definitely a sense of movement and development. And anyway, it's like if you feel like that divorce or breakup was appropriate, let's say, or the right, step or direction to take and stuff like that, as long as it pretty much benefits you, as long as it makes you happy, and as long as it pretty much gives you a sense of like thinking, I'm finally living the life I want to be. I'm, to be living in other ways, because the thing is, it's like, why should you be wasting, your precious, beautiful, time, wherever it may be, in a situation that just doesn't feel right, right? So, but I do see, you either, walking away or heading towards maybe, your singlehood. Maybe you're going to be doing a lot of self-care, self-love, self-healing, or maybe potential new partnerships, companionships, in other ways as well. But let's see who the other person is or could be. Okay, Queen of Grails, also known as the Queen of Cups. Care, love, supportive, nurturing, and what have you. So, like I just mentioned, you could definitely be heading off towards, like self-healing, self-care, self-love, self-development, self-what have you in other ways. But what I'm mostly seeing here is, it's like maybe you do need to take a break from courtships, datings, and other ways where you just think, okay, I tried this. I mean, I didn't, it started off beautiful, but as time went on, it just caused me just to think I need to, reflect on my decisions and stuff like that and head off towards a different direction. And here you are doing a lot of self-care, self-love, self-healing, and self-nurturing with the Queen of Cups. I mean, you could also personally have, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements as well. But you could also be, maybe, your current spouse, companion, lover is a water sign, or you could also be heading off towards a water sign as well. Okay. Because relationship, 6 of Swords. Okay, I'm kind of getting that you pretty much had to take off and head off towards a different direction. Yeah, I mean, the thing is about the 8 of Grails, or the 6 of Swords for that matter. It's about traveling, movement. It really depends on, the area, location you're heading off towards in other ways as well. So if you feel like, okay, I just need to take a break from this, I really tried my best, I really did whatever it took, but it just did not work out, it's always good just to go within and do a lot of self-healing, self-care, self-nurturing, and just say, okay, I'm going to finally do whatever I want to do and live the life I want to live, and not feel like that I have to be compromising my personal well-being to make other people happy. I mean, that's kind of like the general thought I'm kind of getting here. I mean, if it doesn't resonate, please feel free to check out other placements if you have them. But I do see, some kind of movement and development. But, this could also be you heading off towards, your lover, your companion, your spouse, husband, wife, whoever it is, and stuff like that. And you both are definitely heading off together on that raft. Like in the Rider-Waite deck, you'd normally see 2 humans sitting on a raft with 6 swords heading off towards a different area and stuff like that. So this could be you in a courtship as well, taking off in a certain direction. Honeymoon, marriage potential, what have you. Because in the past, okay, Ten of Grails. Happy home, happy hearth, happy family. So maybe this person, whoever it was, or maybe you were the one that actually presented and provided the beautiful Ten of Cups of abundance. Happy home, happy hearth, happy family. Healing, love, care, support, and nurturing, because that's what, the water element is mostly based off of, is a lot of healing and a lot of, support and nurturing and stuff like that, because humans need to drink water to be able to survive in this world, right? So either way, there's just so much abundance, so much love, so much care, so much support on so many levels. And this is you and your current spouse, heading off towards, honeymoons or new, reminiscing occasions and stuff like that in other ways. But this could also be you, where you pretty much had so much going on, you probably, had everything, whatever, defines abundance in other ways. It means, you probably have your own job, a fixed income, your own home, your own vehicle, what have you, and stuff like that. And then, you were probably in the courtship phase or in the dating and stuff like that, but then you pretty much just took off because, I wonder, whatever could have contributed to you wanting to take off in other ways, only you probably know 100%. And here you were doing a lot of self-care, self-love, self-healing, and taking off and heading off towards a different direction. Because in the future, you get the Empress. Okay. You could be heading off towards new beginnings, because that's what the Empress is mostly based off of, is new beginnings, fertility, and more abundance, and what have you. And of course, it's a Virgo card, and this could also still be taking place before September 23rd, when we head off towards Libra season. But here, it just shows that there's this new beginning, that's waiting for you, or heading towards you, or you are heading towards a new beginning as well. And I do see movement, I do see traveling, I do see development, what have you, and so forth in other ways. But yeah, the Empress is mostly based off of that. Yeah, that there's, a new beginning on the rise for you. And that's where you could also definitely be heading off towards with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups as well. Beautiful. Because Oracle wants to say, her last day in the light. Unexpected endings, surprise changes, and sudden shifts. So whatever, is going to be, coming from this beautiful, new, unexpected, sudden shifts, surprise changes, whatever it may be, but there's definitely this new beginning on the rise. And the thing is about these sudden shifts and surprise changes is that these are like unexpected events that are going to be taking place in your current love life, whatever it may be. It could be, that you're just, running errands, and then you suddenly, come across somebody, where your eyes meet, and that's where you mostly just fall in love. It's like mostly how my parents fell in love while they met at that bonfire and stuff like that. I mean, it could be, something like that, or you could be like some of these other humans that meet at taverns, and all you do is just, look around and see who pretty much catches your vision and stuff like that. But otherwise, I do see this unexpected, unforeseen event that's going to be taking place because of this new beginning. Wow. Because Favole wants to continue with the Ace of Wands. You're putting time and energy into something. That's what I love, is the Ace of Mass of the... Yeah, is that you're putting time and energy into something, and that is just a very beautiful, piece of effort, to be applying into any kind of like voyage. Again, whatever it may be, you could also be putting time and effort and energy into your own journey, your own goals, your own career, your own what have you, and so forth. But there's definitely this new beginning, and that you could also be manifesting with the Ace of Wands. And that's what I like to see. Again, whichever direction, if you're in a long-lasting committed relationship, there's still, more time and energy to put into something. Or if you're in a singlehood, courtship, what have you, so forth. So, le Tarot Interdit Vampiria wants to say, le monde, the world. Yep, you're definitely getting out into this world. And this is also one of your beautiful cards next to Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. Fixed card, and that's what I love to see, is, the world is practically yours for the taking. The world is your oyster, what have you, and so forth. If you want a new beginning, I see a new beginning for you in whichever direction it's taking you and guiding you towards, or whichever direction you're going to be heading off towards in other ways. But the world is out there waiting for you. Wow, I left today's reading, and I'm going to have to leave it at this. But if this reading resonated for any Tauruses out in this world, please feel free to join and subscribe to my channel. I want to thank all the Tauruses who have subscribed, so so very much for joining me. I love you guys incredibly. In a few days, I'm going back to general readings, so for now, I'm just doing love in general. I'm also open for personal readings, and all you have to do is subscribe and post in the little comment section that you want a personal reading from me, and I'll respond to you with my email. Other than that, I want to wish you all the best of luck on which direction that's taking you towards. It looks incredibly beautiful and promising with new beginnings and stuff. But otherwise, I love you guys, and take excellent good care of yourself.